Have you ever stopped to think that chocolate, this sweet treat that so many people love, wasn't always sweet? In fact, it was once considered sacred, used as currency, and even reserved only for the most powerful. Today we're going to dive into the true history of chocolate and discover how it went from a bitter drink of ancient peoples to becoming one of the most consumed products in the world. And I guarantee you, after this video you'll never look at a chocolate bar the same way again. Our first stop on this journey is Central America, more than 3,000 years ago. Among the Mayan and Aztec peoples, cocoa was not just food, but a true gift from the gods. The Mayans were great appreciators of this delicacy, and they prepared it as a drink called zocoatl, which means bitter water, no sugar or milk. The recipe included water, chili, and spices, creating a strong and intense flavor. But don't think just anyone could drink this. Cocoa was so valuable that it was used as currency. The Aztecs, for example, traded cocoa beans for gold and even paid taxes with it. Emperor Montezuma II believed that this drink gave him energy and even power. And here's something curious. Back then, if someone offered you chocolate, it was a sign of respect and wealth, very different from today, when we find chocolate bars in any market. But this tradition lasted until a new character entered this story, the Spanish conquerors. When the Spaniards, led by Hernán Cortés, arrived in Aztec lands in the 16th century, they were impressed by the value cocoa had in the local culture. They soon realized that this product had potential and took the seeds to Europe. But there was a problem: the taste. Zocoatl was bitter and spicy, something very different from the European palate. That's when the Spaniards had a brilliant idea to add sugar and cinnamon. The result? A new and irresistible flavor. Chocolate quickly became a craze among European nobility, but it was still a luxury item. Only kings, queens, and aristocrats could afford to savor this delicacy. To give you an idea, for a long time drinking hot chocolate was a symbol of wealth. However, there was still an obstacle. Chocolate was difficult to produce and expensive. This only changed centuries later, with a revolution that transformed the world. And chocolate too. Transition with gears turning. Now we come to the moment that made chocolate what it is today. In 1828, Dutch chemist Coenraad van Houten created a revolutionary piece of equipment, the cocoa hydraulic press. With this invention, it was possible to extract the fat from cocoa and turn it into a fine powder, perfect for creating new versions of chocolate. And that was just the beginning. In the late 19th century in Switzerland, Daniel Peter had the brilliant idea of mixing milk with chocolate, creating the famous milk chocolate. Shortly after, Rudolf Lindt developed a process called conching, which made the chocolate creamier and with that, melt-in-your-mouth texture. With these innovations, chocolate finally became accessible to the general public. Brands like Nestle and Cadbury began mass production, and in no time, chocolate bars took over the world. Today, chocolate moves billions of dollars a year and is one of the most consumed foods on the planet. But could anyone from the Mayan times have imagined that that bitter zocoatl would become this sweet temptation we have today? So now you know that chocolate has a much deeper history than it seems. It has been currency, sacred drink, luxury item, and even a symbol of power. And the most curious thing, even today, its production continues to evolve and innovate. Now I want to know from you, which of these curiosities surprised you the most? Tell us in the comments. And if you liked this video, leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and activate the bell so you don't miss the next videos full of fascinating facts. See you in the next episode. Until next time. Screen shows subscription options with a background of chocolate.